is because we're at the top of the market right now. As far as used cars value, it's unheard of what I'm about to do 2 years later. You never. So as a lot of you guys may know, I am gonna be selling the Scat. I mean, it is up for sale as we speak. It's on the market on Facebook Marketplace, on Car Gurus. You could go check it out. Links are down below in the description. I'll put the Car Gurus link down there as well. I'll put both of the links down below in the description if you guys are interested. Serious buyers only, please. Like, don't waste my time, don't waste your time. If you have questions about it, that's cool. Like, we'll do more Q&As and stuff. Like, I mean, I don't mind talking to you guys, but as far as like offers and stuff go, please keep it to the serious ones only. Appreciate that. But yeah, so as I was saying, I am selling my Scat Pack, so I just felt like I would make a video just talking about reasons to sell it and reasons not to sell it, and just see what we come out with and what is the better, you know, direction to go in. Because as we know, there is positives and negatives to both sides. You know, if you sell it, there's a few things that are going down soon in the near future that may drive the price up, and if you don't sell it, you might miss the top of the market. So this is all stuff we're about to be talking about. If you guys are interested in that, stick around. We ain't gonna waste no time, we're gonna get right to it. All links are down below in the description. Like I said, if you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. It helps out tremendously. Thank you guys so much. All right, so since I'm selling it, it probably makes sense that we start with the reasons to sell. For one, I will say I had a tremendous amount of fun with this vehicle while I had it. You could go through the whole history of, you know, me owning this car. It's all there documented. From the very beginning, I started the channel with this car, so it'll always hold a special place in my heart, just because this is what we started with. But for the most part, I don't really get too attached to things, you know? I had my fun with it. Like I said, tremendous amount of fun. And I just feel like, not to say that I'm over it, kind of, sort of over it at this point. I miss having a stick shift vehicle. The sedan was cool, the bigger vehicles, but I've had a big vehicle for a long time now. Even with the Challenger that I had before this, and it was stick shift, it was still a bigger vehicle, you know, as opposed to a more sporty style, you know, some a little agile around the corners and things of that nature. And I've been muscle, you know, I love muscle. Muscle will always be a part of this channel and my life. That's just like naturally, I love muscle cars. Love the sound of them, love the feeling of them, love the look of them, all that, just the beefiness, all that. So that will always be a part of me. Old school muscle, new school muscle, I don't know about the EVs, we'll be talking about that. But I feel like it's just time for me to get away from that for a little while, because I've always liked JDM style type vehicles as well, you know, tuner type stuff. So I just feel like it's time for me to dip my feet into that. I'm ready for that, and it's perfect timing because, as you guys know, the Nissan Z is coming out, the 2023 Nissan Z. That's what I'm gonna be going with, so I'm hype about that. It's gonna be stick shift. There's a lot of dope stuff about it, so that's gonna be sick. And we'll see what the near future after that holds, you know? Like, I've talked about it a lot on the channel. If you guys want to know my ideas and my plans, just go back and check the other videos. You'll find me talking about it in there a lot. So I won't bore you guys with talks of that because I know a lot of you guys have already heard it. But yeah, that's one of my main reasons. Another main reason is because we're at the top of the market right now, in my opinion, you know, as far as, you know, used cars value, you know, the value has never been so high with used vehicles. Like, it's unheard of what I'm about to do, buying this car for a set price and selling it for a higher price 2 years later. You never hear that. They always say cars are bad investments, because really, I mean, for the most part they are, unless you're buying a classic or a collector's. Like, there's certain vehicles that go up in value, but for the most part, you buy a car, drive it off the lot, depreciation hits, you know, right away. So historically, cars are bad investments, you know. For me, I used this to start a YouTube channel, you know, so that was an investment in itself for me. And I just so happened to buy this car at a unique time in history, when things were getting to be pretty uncertain at the very beginning of the whole you know, I'm not gonna say it because apparently YouTube don't like that word, but you guys know what I'm talking about. When things started getting a little crazy, I think it was like 2 years ago, obviously, because that's when I got the car. Around this same time, actually. It was just my 2 year anniversary of getting this car and of starting YouTube. So shout out to me. You know what I'm saying? Not doing too bad with this, I don't think. But and I appreciate all you guys, man. From the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. Actually, I'm gonna make a whole video, 2-year anniversary on YouTube, just thanking you guys, because I really do appreciate it. Without my loyal following, I wouldn't be right here, you know. So I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for all the support, and the ones that really support, you guys all know who you are. Thank you guys so much. I truly do appreciate it. But back to what I was talking about. I tend to get off course a little bit sometimes. I bought this car at a unique time. I bought it when people didn't know what the hell was about to happen. Everybody was scared, so they were giving out pretty good deals. You know, the negotiation power and the leverage you had to negotiate was very good at the time when I bought this, you know. So I was able to get a pretty solid deal on it, in my opinion. And you know, 2 years later, now, because of certain things that happen, chip shortages, low staff at the factories where these vehicles are being built, I wouldn't say that these cars are rare, but they're just like a lot harder to get now. So with all that happening, the price of used cars went through the roof. You know, it's at an all-time high. So who am I to ignore that, you know? And we'll make an argument for why that might not be the best, you know, idea because of other reasons in a minute. But for me, I feel like I want to take advantage of this, you know, time in history where I'm able to do that. I feel like it makes sense for me, and that's what I'll say. Like, if it makes sense for you, and after we talk about the other things, then, you know, that's just what you got to do. But anyway, so there's that. That's a big thing. You know, I'm gonna be able to come up on my money a little bit. And another thing is, right now is one of the best times to invest. Whether we're talking about stocks, whether we're talking about crypto, real estate, not so much, in my opinion. I don't know. That's, you know, real estate is kind of at an all-time high. People say it's in a bubble. Interest rates are going up, and a lot of stuff is happening that might bring that down. So it could be a good time to invest soon in real estate. Even right now, that it might just keep going up. A lot of people say you never know what's about to happen with that. But as far as stocks go, if you look at the stock markets, you know the stock markets, things are at a discount right now. And it's a lot of uncertainty going on, so a lot of what's going on in the world is affecting that. And you know, you kind of got to know what you're doing. But even like if you're just a long-term investor and you DCA, dollar cost average, in right now, just like every paycheck, throw some money in a good stock or crypto. We're gonna get to that, because I don't play with the stock market anymore. I'm just in crypto, because that's where the real gains are to be had. But do your research, stocks or crypto. Find something that has a lot of good things backing it, you know, something that's very reputable, something that you believe in. DCA into it every paycheck, every other paycheck. Just put whatever you can into it. That's gonna pay off a lot in, you know, the months, years to come, depending on how you're trying to do it. Me, I do a little bit of long term, a little bit of shorter term, and right now is just like one of the best times to invest your money. You know, a lot of stuff is on discount, so I could really use the extra money that I get to invest and double up, triple up, quadruple up, turn that money into way more than it is or was, however you want to put it. So that makes a lot more sense to me than holding on to a car, even for the reasons we're about to discuss. I don't know if there's any more positives to why you want to sell the car. If you guys could come up with any, drop them down in the comments below. For me, those were the main things why I feel like it's a good time to sell and why I'm selling. The other side of the coin is, we all know gas-powered vehicles are getting discontinued, and more specifically Dodge. I believe next year or the year after, 2023 or 2024, these cars will be no more. You know, they're going to EV. They're getting a whole new look. So if you decide to hold on to these cars, then that's another, you know, thing in history that has never happened before. You know, gas-powered vehicles no more. So it becomes a collectible, and the value, the price and value could go up tremendously. You never know. I'm sure more with the Hellcats, but even the Scat Packs and The RTs maybe as well, you know, any V8 gas powered vehicle, for the most part. I don't know about the V6s. They'll probably go up in value a good amount, but for me, I'm confident in where I'm going, that if I ever want to get another one of these, I'm gonna have the money to do it. So with that being said, that's not enough of a reason for me to keep it. And you know, I feel like if I sell it, I could turn that money that I sell it for into a whole lot more money investing than if I did holding on to this and hoping that it rises in value. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like wishful thinking, even though I think they really will, because you know, there's not going to be any more gas powered vehicles. So I think there's a very high chance that these do go up in value. I'm pretty positive they will, but I'm more willing to bet on myself turning this money into way more money than waiting on that. So if that's how you feel, then maybe you should do the same thing. But if not, and another reason that I was going to say to keep this car, maybe you're already well off, maybe you're happy with this car, you don't need the extra money to invest, and maybe, like I said, you're just happy with this car, you don't want to get rid of it. In that case, then obviously don't sell the car. Oh, and another reason, gas is at an all-time high, so that could go down for the reasons to sell it. Gas is at an all-time high, even though with everything going on, you know, it should come down eventually. I mean, you never know, man. I don't know, there's a purpose for everything, so maybe they're trying to push everybody towards EVs. They have a vested interest in that. You know, there's a reason for everything. We're not gonna get into all that, but yeah, so whatever's happening, all I know is gas is ridiculous, and I'm about to sell this and just get a bicycle or something electric, man. I don't want nothing electric, but damn, you push the gas prices so high, you might push me away from gas powered vehicles myself. Maybe that's what they want, you know, but like I said, I'm confident in where I'm going. You know, I feel like I'm gonna have enough money to pay for the gas, to do whatever the hell I want. You know what I'm saying? I'm positive of that. So I'm not worried about all that. That doesn't even go into the equation for me, but it might for you. You know, it might be too much. There's a lot of gas you gotta pay for a car like this. So it might benefit you to get rid of it, take the money that you can, and get something a little bit more cost effective when it comes to the gas. But those are pretty much the reasons. I wrote them down, but I forgot the paper inside, so I'm not really trying to go back and get that. If you guys could think of any other reasons on either side, make sure to drop them down below in the comments and we'll talk about it some more. But let me know your guys' opinion. You know, that's how I feel about it. Whatever makes more sense for you. I just feel like in my situation, it makes a whole lot more sense to sell the car and do what I told you I'm gonna do with it. So that's my plan. That's my whole reason for selling it. As I said before, let me know down below in the comments, are you guys selling your car? Are you keeping it? Let me know which side of the coin you fall on, man. Let's talk about it down below. It's always a good time to see the discussions and see what's on your guys' mind. You know, I like to see that. So with all that being said, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up. If you guys enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. It helps out tremendously. I appreciate it greatly. Hopefully you guys are doing well out there. Once again, shout out to all the supporters. I appreciate you guys. Pretty sure I already said it, but links down below in the description for the $13.91 merch and apparel. You already know we got a lot of stuff over there. If you guys want to further support and, you know, see what's up with that, go check that out, 1391.com. We got the gaming channel popping off over there if you guys are into that. Not so consistent with it at this time, but we'll get there. You know, we'll get back to it. I try to pop in there, you know, 1 to 2 times a week and do some live streams, get some videos in there. But like I said, if you guys are into that, it's there for you. All links to the social platforms, everything I use, like, it's all there. It's all there. Anything you need in life is down below in the description, so go check it out. Once again, I appreciate you guys. Until the next time, I'm gonna see you guys soon. Your boy Louie checking out. Salute.